Hello, welcome to a core class. We're going to start off with a couple of deep breaths, standing upright with our spine tall and our neck long. We're going to take a couple breaths in and out, and in and out. We're going to do a couple of stretches. We're going to grab our right wrist and stretch to the left. We're going to stretch to the right. And then we're going to do a little bit of a forward fold. And if you can get your fingers to the ground, great. If not, you can just put your hands to your ankles or wherever you can reach to and come halfway up and then come down, come halfway up and come down. And one more breath in and out. We're going to do our workout on the floor today. So go ahead and lay down on the ground. And we're going to start off doing a dead bug. So I want you to lay down on your back, and I would like to have your neck and your shoulders off the ground. If your neck's bothering you, feel free to keep it on the ground. So we're going to lay down. Your legs need to be at a 45-degree angle, like mine are. Your arms are up in the air, straight. And we're going to do opposite arms and opposite legs. So we're going to just do the opposite and try to keep your 45-degree angle on your legs. And go as far down with the leg that is going to the ground as you can. We're going to do another 5 more of these. And then we're going to go into some toe touches or toe taps, excuse me. So 1 and 2. And I want you to put your hands behind your neck for some support. Keep your knees at a 45-degree angle and do some toe taps to the ground. Just small, gentle taps. You should feel this in your lower abs. You might also feel it in your hip flexors. And we're going to do a few more of these. And then we're going to do single leg reaches. So put your legs straight up in the air, the bottoms of your feet facing the ceiling. And then I'm going to reach to my opposite foot or toes. You can reach to your shin, to your ankle, to your toes, or however far you can get. We're going to just kind of do opposite feet, opposite toe touches. We're going to do this a few more times. And then we're going to keep our legs up in the air. So we're going to keep our legs in the air, but I want you to drop one leg, and I want you to pulse for 2, and pulse for 2, and pulse, and pulse, and pulse. 3 more. 2, and 1. Now I want your knees at a 45-degree angle, and I want you to reach with your bicep to your opposite knee. So I'm going to reach with my bicep, just twisting across the body. And 5 more. Try and keep your low back to the ground. And 1 more. And now I want you to put the soles of your feet together, and I want it to be a butterfly, the shape of a butterfly. So your legs are out like wings. And I want you to keep your hands behind your neck for some support. And I want you to, once you do that, I want you to reach towards the ground or towards whatever is straight in front of you. So you're reaching, 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 You can feel that in your low abs quite a bit. And don't forget to breathe. Yeah, that's kind of important. So just make sure you're breathing in between, doing some nice breaths in and out. Okay, and the last thing we're going to do is we're going to put our hands underneath our sacrum, just kind of lower back area. And we're going to do our legs up in the air, and we're going to do just tiny lifts in the air, just really tiny lifts. This is another lower ab exercise. Just tiny lifts to the air. Your neck and your head and shoulders are on the ground. You should feel kind of relaxed, and this shouldn't be too taxing. Okay, we're going to do another few more of these. Okay, and you can gently lower your legs to the ground. Go ahead and sit up. We're going to do a plank. We're going to do a plank hold, not for too long. You can either be on your forearms, or you can be up on your hands, or you can also be, you can have your knees to the ground, and you can do the plank hold this way. I'm going to be up on my toes, and try to have your shoulders over your wrists. Look straight down. We're going to hold this. We're just going to hold it. If you want to rock back and forth, you can, or sometimes people like to do dips, and you can just hold it, or you can rock. We're going to do this for another 10 more seconds. So I'm rocking a little bit. Try not to let your lower back sag. Try and keep a nice straight line. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And go ahead and roll back into a downward dog. Get a little stretch there. Stretch your arms out, your back. Shake your head no and yes. And go ahead and come to your belly. And I want you to come up in a cobra for a nice ab stretch. And just, you can look to one side and the other side. Make sure you're breathing. And then if you want to come up on your forearms for a little bit more intense stretch, you can do that. And you can look from side to side. Okay, well, thank you for joining me for this core workout.